Welcome back, bitches.
I
How
think
are
we
you?
did it like perfectly. I think we timed it.
Yeah, but you fucked it up. We gotta just go into the conversation.
Oh. No, I thought that was cute. Okay.
It is. But
Okay.
anyways, how's it going? What's up? What is poppin'? What is the word?
Nothing. I'm in my pink vibe today. I'm
I
Leo
love that for
today.
you. Love that for you. Like, very much love that for you because this is the only pink thing I got today. Oh, excuse me.
I'm in my pink vibe today. Feeling the vibes. Feeling the vibes.
Love that
I
for
would like to
you.
start out and talk about last episode
She would
because I
like to
didn't
redeem
have.
herself.
I'm gonna take back some things, not all things, but I didn't have the whole information, okay? And I would like to come back and say Jalen shouldn't have been talking about that shit, first of all. Apparently, I found out the host was saying that he brought those topics. So
So, yeah.
it wasn't him being asked about it. It was
No,
something that
he brought the whole topic, the whole podcast. It's like advice. He brings like advice, and he brought in a topic. That's the topic that he brought in and talked about. He himself started to talk about sprinkle lady.
I love Shara, by the way. I love
Why
her.
did he start talking about her? He's like, I don't like her concept. Okay, bro.
What kind
Your
of content do you
31-year-old
even make?
self cannot afford that life, and it's fine. That's not a type of lifestyle you can have with the type of girl. Move on to the next. Thank you, next.
I just feel like the whole 50-50 thing, like at that point, it was like, why was it even being brought up? And I feel for Monet because, girl,
Them comment section it was
looking a little
crazy.
crazy. It's looking a little crazy. So I would just like to say I didn't have the whole picture. I had no idea because my whole thing was like, okay, maybe like the podcast interviewer asked about this. Like maybe they were the ones who initiated this conversation,
You
you know,
kept
like
asking, like,
how can we fault him for that? Like how can you fault somebody for being asked that question?
you kept
Like
asking,
that
who
was
asked
my
him the
thing.
question, dude? Who asked him the question? Nobody. Literally
That's what I
nobody
was
asked
saying.
him out.
But that's the thing. Like, I really genuinely thought, like, honestly, truly, genuinely thought, I was like, yeah, he was asked this, and then he, like, you know, it was taken out of context, but there was no reason for him to say any of that.
Because he had nothing else to talk
It's
about.
like he couldn't get it off his chest fast enough. Like, he just couldn't wait to talk about how like this economy and everything like that. Like he just couldn't wait for it. So
He literally
I
had
take it
nothing else to
back.
talk about. That is literally the only thing he had to talk about. Like, he had nothing. He didn't do his homework probably, and maybe him and Monet got into a conversation about 50. No. This is what happened. No. Remember, I don't know if you remember in the last podcast, I said he literally sounds like he heard somebody say something and just
And then
repeated it.
he repeated it.
And then I listened to the whole podcast today, and that's exactly what he said. He was like, "Yeah, I listened to blah 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 say blah." I'm like, bro, that's exactly what I said because that's not your own thought. You're not
Thoughts.
original. You're not original enough to have your own thought. So that's literally somebody else's thought. So move on, bro. It's okay. I'm glad you saw the light
But that was
skin
my whole
greatness
thing.
fake.
So, you know, people can make mistakes. I didn't even really necessarily make a mistake. I was just saying, like, maybe he was talking about, like, girls in general, like, in this whole, like,
But
movement
no, you
where.
made an assumption though. As I was listening, I was like, I think you made an assumption because he never said that. So you're making an assumption, and that's what he meant, and that's not what he said. So let's not make an assumption for something that he didn't say. right?
Facts.
Yeah, he just, let's just not make him relevant. Because
So
I don't really care.
anyways, that's all I wanted to say.
I'm really glad you changed your view. You saw the whole picture and you were like, yeah.
Shout out to her and her new perfume.
I want to smell it.
Me too. I'm very picky about perfumes, and I don't like rose. I don't like florals.
I really
You like
been
florals.
into the florals.
You like florals.
You know,
I'm not a floral
really
person.
been into the florals.
Yeah, I'm not a floral person, so I don't know. I'm not really into that, but it's fine.
I really.
Hey,
really,
speaking
really,
of flowers.
Okay.
And roses, that's so funny, but speaking of flowers, I'm taking it a different place. First of all, did you know that you can get your vagina high? There's this lube that has THC. So, like, instead of, like, people who don't like to smoke, I was just watching this documentary. People who don't like, not documentary, it was on Vice. So, I guess you can kind of call it a little documentary. Vice is like they're like a channel, like a TV channel, and they do a lot of, like, out there type of topics and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I was watching it, and it was a topic on, like, basically you can get your vagina high. So, like, instead of, and it's like, because THC does something to where the blood is, the blood flows more to wherever, like, it just flows more. There, I guess, if I'm explaining that right, I think you understand what I'm saying. The blood is flowing more. It, like, right. So there's this lube that comes with, like, THC and CBD in it that you can use for your vagina, and the blood will come more towards that area, and it helps women orgasm. And, like, it gets your vagina high, but you don't have to get high. So, like, if you don't like to smoke,
shit,
like
even if you like to get high, you could still do that.
Yeah, facts. But, like, a lot of people that were on there, they're like, I don't like to smoke, but I like to use this.
Where did you see that?
It was on Vice.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. I'm sorry. No, where can I buy it? That's what I meant to say. You're like, it's on Vice. I just fucking told you. No, where can I buy it?
Online. I looked it up. It's expensive. It's like $40 for, like, a little tube.
Girl,
But they say you don't need that much.
Hot.
You say you don't need that much. But
$40 though, okay.
I was like,
could be worth it. I mean, for something with weed though, that's not a bad deal. When you think about it, if it has THC, $40, that's not too bad. If you ask, mwah.
So anyways, right? You can get your vagina high, and I just
when are you buying it?
Coolest fucking thing. I looked it up. I should have ordered it. I just didn't because I'm in my grind mode era. So I was like, okay, this is kind of an unnecessary purchase for me to make right now. But
is it though?
I guess.
I'm just saying, like, it could be a good little night with your man that, you know, like, hey, what if you put it on him? What if you put it on him?
I don't know if it works the same.
Why wouldn't it?
I would assume that it does. Like, I don't know. I would assume. But I don't know if it necessarily works the same. I would think so. I think they said it works better on women because we have a lot more, like, blood vessels there and nerve endings or something. So, but anyways, yeah, I saw that and I was like, this is so fucking cool. Like,
that's insane. That's actually pretty insane, and that's not what I thought. But now that you're talking about Rose, girl.
A rose. I wasn't talking about a rose, but that's where her mind was, apparently.
I mean, you said rose, and I said her rose, and I'm like, my rose? Not my rose, but you meant the other rose. Or I don't know what rose you meant. But, long story short, my dog ate my dildo. I will definitely say it worked.
Not dildo, vibrator.
I'm sorry, my vibrator. My dog ate my vibrator. And it worked. He like ate the part where you charge it. So I couldn't charge it again. But it worked until it died. if you know what I mean. And then I got a new one. And I was like, let me get this rose that I keep hearing about. And I got it. And I was like, bro, this is like nothing like this was like my vibrator. And like, this is the rose. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't matching. So I'm like, I don't know if it's going to do the same job. Go ahead.
But do you use your vibrator as like, does anybody actually use their vibrator to go in and out of them? Do you?
Well, it's not like it was like a massage vibrator. That's what it kind of looked like. So it didn't, it was not like that.
Okay.
I need to get me one of those, girl. I was just even,
the so one that like...
So that's exactly the thing. As I have the rose in my hand, I'm like, I really wish this one inside me. You know? Since we know that I have not had anything inside me in a very long time. So I'm just like, So I just turned it on. And it started. And girl, was I wrong? It was good.
It was that good?
It was good. It was good, Laila. It's like the little, like, petals, like, just grab onto my little, like, foot, and it just, like... It's just, like, eating it up. Eating it up. So, it is. Highly recommend. It was, like, $30. Amazon. It's purple. I thought it was gonna be pink. It's purple. It's fine. I used it yesterday when I got it, and then I used it today, this morning, obviously, to get the day started. It was so good, Lila. It's like wow. Once again, as I grabbed it again, I was like, wow. I really think I need like something bigger, and it's just clapped on real good. Yeah, so it's really good. Highly recommend. If you don't have one, you know, I would definitely get one.
You know what I was thinking about the other day? If you masturbate like a few times a day, does that mean you have a sex addiction?
I don't see why. I think for me, it literally like releases like a little stress. What I look if I do it at night,
releases stress for everybody though.
If I do it at night, it knocks me the fuck out. But if I do it too early in the morning, if I wake up too early, I can do it and then go back to sleep and wake up again. You know, and I just feel great. Like, I don't see how that's an addiction. Like, people can have one drink a day and you don't call them an addict.
But I said a few times a day. Like, I remember there was a point...
you did say a few times. You did say
I remember there was a point where I literally was doing it, like, 3 times a day. I would do it in the morning, I would do it on my lunch break, and then I would do it at night.
No, on your lunch break is crazy. That one's crazy. On your lunch break? This me. It takes an hour lunch break.
Yeah, I would do it on my lunch break because I worked where I lived. So like,
I know.
So I would just go. It would take me 2 seconds to go home. So I'd have a whole hour break.
And just for a whole hour, it would just be like.
Not for a whole hour. No, it would just be quick. But it was just like.
I would do it and then you would go back to work happy as hell.
Exactly. I bet. So I don't see the problem.
That's why you were the best sales agent that they had, huh? Here. No, I agree.
Maybe. But I remember thinking, like, I must have some type of addiction because that's not normal. I didn't think it was normal. I feel like a lot of girls do not masturbate like that. Like, that's not normal for...
Ever since I got the rose, I saw TikToks like, of girls saying, like, when I just stay in bed for 6 hours and just use my rose, and I'm like,
6
could be me. Could be me.
I remember one time I had like we're just going all in apparently. But I remember one time I had this, I had two, well, I have two stories, okay? But this was like when I
I
had,
thought you were saying you had two things in you. I'm like, girl, we're really going in, huh?
I didn't
Anyway,
finish my story.
I'm sorry. Continue.
I didn't finish
Please
my
continue,
story
Layla.
yet.
Please continue. I'm
There
so
was
sorry.
one time where I swear to God, I had sex with myself. I'm not even like joking. Like, that was like during my, I was single. It was in my like no sex era. Like, I
Okay.
legitimately had sex with
Listening
myself. And
since I'm in that era.
I had two toys at once. And
Okay.
I was like,
I mean, I've
blew
been
my
there.
mind.
I've been there for sure.
No, like, I was like, I literally just had sex with myself. Like, I never felt, and that only happened, like, I think once or twice in my life. Like, I legitimately felt like how I would feel, like, after sex. I was like, this is the best thing in the whole wide world. But
I won what she's having.
I
Where do I
had
order it? Like, can you add it to your Amazon link?
well, I think I just had a saga of having like broken toys and broken chargers. Do you remember that? So I just ended up with
Oh
like
my
two.
God, I remember that. I remember that. Do you remember during COVID when my toilet broke? COVID time, and I ordered one on Amazon.
No, I don't remember that.
That's the one that has lasted me for 4 fucking years.
No fucking way.
And it only broke because my dog ate it.
It lasted that long? You should leave a review.
I need to find it, first of all. Fuck, leave
You
a review, girl. I
can.
need to fucking find it.
You can go back all the way back to your purchases back then.
Girl, if you could help me figure that out, because for me, it stopped showing me after a while.
Well, you have to do the filters.
Okay, I'll have to look.
But anyways.
I will be looking.
So I guess that's not considered a sex addiction. I still think it's considered a some type of.
I mean,
like,
we could ask AI. We could ask AI. I don't know, girl. I'm not no doctor either, so it's like blind leading the blind. But we could ask AI.
I just
AI
feel
will
like
tell you.
it's just gotta be.
Should I ask?
I
Where's
don't
my
know.
phone? Okay. Let me ask AI. What's a healthy amount of times to masturbate in a day?
It's gonna be like 1 or 0. Also,
What is a healthy amount to masturbate in a day? Okay. So AI said it's completely normal to masturbate, and the frequency can vary greatly from person to person as long as not interfering with your daily life or relationship. There isn't a specific number that's considered healthy or unhealthy. So to answer your question, did it interfere with your life, baby girl?
So if it interferes with your life, then
Or
it's
your
considered an
relationships. Yes. Or your
Okay.
relationships. Or
Okay.
your relationships, if you didn't hear me. Or you guys out there.
Well, that's part of your life, I guess, right?
Yeah.
No, yes, maybe so.
Anyways, yes, I love this. Okay, perfect. Anything else that you would like to ask me? I guess now I am your professional at anything. Crazy eyes. Wow. Crazy eyes. Wow.
No, I think that's it. I
Okay,
think
perfect.
that's all for my masturbation saga. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Period. For me, on the other hand, once a day to keep the doctor away. I mean, I'm sorry. No. Let me rephrase that.
To keep the doctor away.
Once a day to keep the demons away.
Oh, okay, period. you know there's such a thing as like because men have been practicing like this semen retention. Have you heard of that?
What in the world does that mean?
So like there are some people like Joey Badass, for example, like he was talking about it, and there are some people that are that think like, especially men, because when they orgasm it's not like women, like it takes so much out of them, so he feels like it's
edging?
better. Kind of. So they feel like,
where's this episode going? That's my question. Like, wow, this is going to be rated R on YouTube. I'm sorry, continue. This water was disgusting.
Anyways,
She goes,
you started it. You got me thinking about everything, and then it just
you said the rose.
Oh, the flowers. I did kind of start it.
Okay, continue. Moving on to.
But there's guys that believe, right, that they have like when they orgasm, it kind of takes away their, I don't know how, like, I don't want to say life force, because that's like a really intense like thing, but basically like it takes away from their like motivation and whatever and all that, so they would rather not orgasm. So they practice retaining their semen, and basically they practice not doing, like, just not coming.
Is it healthy to retain your semen? Question mark.
Oh my god. This is the AI episode.
There's no specific science or evidence that suggests that semen retention is unhealthy. Some people believe that abstaining from ejection can they can have some benefits, such as energy levels or improvements of focus. That's insane. However, it's important to know that there's claims that are largely, I don't know what that means, and supported specific research. Unlimited is up to personal preference and what makes you feel comfortable. That's crazy. So, what happens to blue balls?
I guess blue balls is really...
Is that fake?
I guess it's
I knew men were manipulators and liars.
I guess it's just not a thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know, right? Crazy.
I knew they were manipulators. No, Laila.
Yeah.
No, that's
a whole
actually
thing.
Insane.
Yeah, they believe it, like, that's a good way to put it. I'm really glad you asked AI. Like, they believe that it gives them more energy, more focus. Yeah, because there's an epidemic of porn addiction in this world. Okay,
I've heard that. Do you believe that? I don't understand that. I guess,
do believe
I'm
that.
not in the men. I'm not in the men world, and I don't really like.
I do believe it.
Why do you know how I believe?
Do you know why? Do you know why I believe it? Because this goes into the Instagram model thing. They basically watch like soft porn.
That's what
all
I
the time
today.
On Instagram.
Like the king of Instagram. What's his name? Oh my god! What's the little short ass man?
The king of Instagram? Who is the king
That's
of
what
Instagram?
He calls himself. That's what he calls himself. That's what I call him, okay? It's that guy, I forgot his name. It's Nepo Baby, and he, like, posts pictures of, like, him and Ajay with, like, 20 girls. He's, like, 30. Oh, my God. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Are you talking about Dan Bilzerian? He's not a But I don't think he's a Nepo baby.
Yes, he's a Nepo baby. Yes, his dad. His dad was a financial man in Wall Street. He was fraud. First of all, he was a fraud man, and
most of them are.
Check it out. Look at her. Look at this girl. Okay, look at this. This is not my information, not my research, but this girl posted it, and I was just watching her TikTok today,
Not
and
her information.
she was giving me all the deets. And I'm like, yes, thank you. While I was doing my henna, and then she just talked about like literally I didn't even finish it because I had to stop. But she talked about pretty much his whole life, and yeah, he was definitely a nepo baby, and then he started with like poker and stuff like that. You know, what's one thing that he said that kind of like was a little crazy. He said that when he, because he played poker, he said one thing that he noticed that, like, billionaires and himself, he's like, I don't hate losing to, like, billionaires and millionaires. Like, I could lose $1 million to a billionaire and I wouldn't care. But if I were to lose 100,000, 200,000 to, like, pretty much a broke person, that pissed me the fuck off because I know it changed their life. Ain't that fucked up? Like, how fucked up in the head do you have to be? Like, how egotistical do you have to be that you can't even, like, be, like, happy that somebody can, like, have something, you know? Like, oh, it'll help you out. Oh, I'm glad. No, I want to be, like, evil and not do that. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's wild. That's
Fucking
I don't
crazy.
know. That's got to be some type of psychology, some type of classes psychology, like...
Yeah?
Like, you're beneath me, and I want you to stay beneath me type of thing.
No, literally. That's... Oh, my God. Me and these crazy eyes.
This crazy eye.
No, that's literally what it is, Laila. It's crazy.
That's got to be some type of, like, psychology thing. Like, that doesn't make... that's just crazy. That's ridiculous. But back to the porn addiction thing, I think that's real.
Yeah. I don't know. Crazy. What's your favorite type of porn to watch?
Girl on girl. For sure.
What type of girl on girl?
What type of girl on girl? I don't like the scissoring.
Wait. Boss. Stopped. My camera stopped.
Oh, okay.
Can I take a hit of my rig real quick? Is this? Actually, I don't have to. Maybe on the next... What is just this? It'll take like 10 seconds.
Just hurry up.
I'm waiting for it. I gotta heat up. It's heating up. She's looking at me like crazy. She's looking at me crazy.
And you stopped me at the worst time because I need to put powder on my concealer. But it's fine, I guess.
I'm going really slow. I just want you to know.
I started speeding up because you were so fast last time. So I was like, let me speed up because Leo was like going super fast. We're 30 minutes
Speedy
in.
Gonzalez. And I only have my eyebrows and somewhat contour.
I have my base.
Okay.
3 hours later.
Perfect.
But anyways,
what kind of... So what type of girl on girl?
I don't know. It just depends. Okay. I haven't really been into porn like that. Oh my God, you guys. I just paid for my first OnlyFans the other day.
Who did you pay for to see?
Listen. So there was this video I saw on Twitter. And it was like a guy and a girl doing rock, paper, scissors, and whoever won got to like have sex with the girl. And then they would do, you know, the TikTok trend.
It's like the game I wanted to play with you with food, but they were doing it with sex.
And I just thought it was so hot, and then they had a part 2, and I paid $15. And then
she said she got her money back and she couldn't buy the other shit. I'm talking about the
But that was like a horny decision. I never felt like a man so much more in my life.
Did you tell your man?
Of course I did. And he was like, because when I
was
first
gonna say,
bought
did he
it,
watch it with you?
No, actually, he didn't watch it with me. Because when I first bought it, she didn't even post it. So she said it was going to be posted, and then she didn't post it.
And it wasn't. Are you pissed?
I was so pissed off. I'm like, I'm not spending any more money. Yes, I did. Did you message her?
And what she said?
She posted it on her wall. Finally, after like 24 hours, because she probably got people to like.
So you can see it though, right? Did you get to see it?
I did. I eventually was able to see it.
But your horny self didn't get to see it when you wanted it. When you pay for.
And I've never in my life done that before. Never in my life have I paid for porn.
I think I paid for like a month of Anna Paul because I wanted to see her shit. I wanted to see what she would pose, you know, because Anna Paul. I think.
But that's different. That was like curiosity. This was like pure
horniness. I love that for you. No, I absolutely. That's so funny. What did your man say when you did it?
He was like, you should have known that it was going to be behind a paywall. He was like, you should have told me.
Because I would have told you. Behind the paywall?
Like,
so you couldn't even...
So I couldn't see it in the beginning. And then she put it on her wall, and then I could see it. But then it was just, at that point, I was over it.
It wasn't where you wanted it. It wasn't where you needed it.
I was over it. And I was just like, this is some bullshit. So...
Was your horny self pissed?
I was so mad because I spent $15, bro.
Were you betrayed?
I felt betrayed. But I've never felt like a man more than in that moment. Like, truly, genuinely.
No, that's crazy, though. I would be pissed, though.
I was pissed. She wasn't even that cute or anything. I mean, she was okay, you know. But it was just the thrill of it. And they were in a parking garage, too. So it was just a whole thing. And I was like, this is lit. But anyways, I was upset, to say the least. I've never paid for an OnlyFans before in my life for that. And I don't think I ever am again. Because they literally...
They burn you.
But they don't post it on their walls. They literally just... Leo, they... just fucking do the, what's it called? They just let you see certain things. Yeah, you have to pay, like, so much more money so you could see it, right? Yeah! Oh my god, let me tell you the funniest story, bro. Oh my god, this is so funny. So, it was somebody was telling me this story, and she is, like, she's older. She's in her... late 30s, I think, early 40s or whatever. Okay. So she's sitting there, and it's her and her sisters, I think she was saying, and then her mom. And her mom is talking, and she's like, yeah, so I was going through your dad's bank statement, like the bank account, the bank statements, and your dad has been playing some game. He was like, some type of, like, she goes, some type of game, I don't know what it's called, like fans only, and it's like so many of these charges.
Bless her soul. Oh my god. Bless her soul. Bless her soul.
Yo. And
sorry to tell you, mama.
And she was like, I had to tell my mom, like, Mom, this is not what you think
not what you think, baby girl. Not what you think
it is, Mom. Can you imagine having to have that conversation with your mom?
Crazy. Crazy. No, that's insane. I think I seen it on the TikTok. I've seen that before. No, that's insane because that... Did you see the one where... the dad was paying for the daughter's OnlyFans?
Oh, that was ridiculous. I did see that. That was so fucking disgusting.
Like, what?
That's
How do you not know he had to know it was his daughter, Lila? Had to know it was his daughter, because how do you just like not know, like you're paying for your daughter's porn,
I don't know the
right?
like story behind it. I mean, is there a way for him to know that it was his daughter? What if he genuinely didn't know?
I mean, ain't no way she didn't post no pictures with her face on it.
Oh, so like I'm just saying, like, okay, so it was definitely like her dad was in her
They
life
were
type
like
shit.
conversating and stuff like that. Like it was like not no like little like, yeah. And she realized because she heard her voice in the background or something like that. Men are
That's crazy.
disgusting.
That's gross. That took a turn.
Disgusting.
That took a
This.
turn. But I do think men have porn addictions. And I think that
Disgusting.
society literally puts them into that mode from a young age.
How
Like,
so?
I feel like when boys are little, if they do anything or if they smile at a girl, they'll be like, "Oh my god, my
Oh
little
my god.
charmer, he's going to be such a heartbreaker when he gets older."
Yeah, you have a girlfriend.
Like my brother was like
He's
a
gonna be
year
such a
old,
heartbreaker.
and he was like entertaining, like he was just clapping like at some restaurant or whatever, and
Continue.
like, oh, that looks
Continue.
so different right now. It's definitely giving clown. That was me the last episode, but it's trust the
Continue.
process. It's a trust the process type of moment.
Anyways, continue.
So, like, he
This
was like
me
a year and
moving
a half old.
forward, moving forward.
But he was like a year and a half old, and they were like, look at him, like he's already such a ladies' man or whatever. And it's like normal for little boys to like look
To
at.
like be looked at that and like be talked at that like that and like from such a no, you're right, you're right, you're right. You are right.
I feel like everything in society right now is geared towards men. Like the whole Instagram model thing, that's my thing. Like when it comes to Instagram likes, I don't like my man following Instagram models, liking Instagram models pictures. Like I don't like that because it's like it already gets you into that mode of like looking at other women constantly. Like I understand that nothing is going to come from that. Like I understand nothing concrete is going to happen from that, probably, unless your man is like somebody who has money, honestly, or some type of like has a little bit of celebrity or something. But like I still think that it puts somebody in that mode of just I don't know how to explain it. It just puts them in that mode.
No, I understand. No, when you break it down like that and when you talk about it like that, no, it really, really, really does make sense because you're right. Like the little kids are being conditioned from such a young age to be like interested in women or be heartbreakers and just be in that mindset, which they are literally children. Why are they being like sexualized or talked about like that?
Exactly. And then you get older and then it just becomes normal. Like guys being able to like have girls over or whatever. Like for a girl, like 9 times out of 10, that's like big no no. But for a guy, it's like, oh yeah, my son or blah blah blah. It's like a rite of passage for men. It's like if you don't
Mm-hmm.
do that, then you're not a man almost. And so it just
Mm-hmm.
like it starts from a young age, and especially now with Instagram, like these I'm sorry, but like these girls are half naked. Like this is basically porn at this point.
Sophomore, yeah. No, I agree.
And guys will like be, and it's so crazy because guys will literally be sending each other these Instagram
But
girls, and I'm like,
but let's talk about like who's create. Sorry to cut you off, but like who's creating the content? Because go back to that guy that we were just talking about. It's literally him. It's literally the men creating the content for the men. Ooh, that's a little disgusting. I mean, not disgusting, but like, you know what I mean? Like, but what were you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I still think it's the man's, not the man's fault. I mean, it is a man's fault because patriarchy, duh.
Like they literally created the world we're living in. So like,
Yeah, but I feel like it's something that needs to be acknowledged. Like, me and my boyfriend talk about this all the time. Like, I feel like a lot, because why are men the ones that normally cheat and everything? Especially in this day and age now. Like, it's becoming a normal, it's always been a normal thing, but it's becoming more of a normal thing. And I feel like one thing, it just, I don't know. I just feel very strongly about Instagram models and the thirst traps and all of that because that's just softcore porn. And then you just watch regular porn, and then your whole day you're just filled with all of these girls that you're seeing all the time. So how can you even commit to one girl when you're constantly seeing all these girls? Like, psychologically, we as humans we're never meant to see this many people like in real life.
mm-hmm,
Like, just in general, like, seeing this many
mm-hmm.
faces is not a normal thing. And like, it just
No,
makes
and
sense
yeah,
if you're consistently seeing all of these girls like over and over again. Of course you're gonna be like, oh yeah, there's always something better. But it just makes it like that much more like there's always something
you
better
think
out
it's more
there.
obtainable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with, like, people don't realize like that's an addiction. If I'm scrolling through your Instagram and every other picture is ass or titties, that's not
Bitch, I
normal.
like my ass and titties.
No, like, have you ever seen a guy scroll through his Instagram and it's just literally just ass and titties? Like, it's just ass, 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 twerking,
Oh,
twerking,
I
twerking, twerking, bitches, bitches,
understand.
bitches,
I
bitches, bitches, bitches,
understand.
bitches.
I understand. I understand. It's if yes, no, but yes, like my coworkers are so like careful, so like their shit's not like that. Like I know we talked about it a bunch of times. They're like, I make Marius like I make sure I don't look at shit. When shit pops up, I block the bitches. I'm like, you're so crazy. But yeah, no, I understand what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
I feel
But
very
it's the
strongly
other
about this.
reason.
I feel very strongly about this for some reason. I don't know why, but
No, I'm extremely glowy. Ugh, I immediately hate it.
yeah, that's how I feel. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk again.
I personally think,
What do you think,
oh,
Leo? What are your
about,
thoughts? What I was saying, you just agree?
I don't know, I feel like you have self-control, man. You need to have your own self-control, you know, like even just talking about like my coworkers, like, yes, I agree. And like we have talked about that, but like they're very careful to make sure they're not seeing those type of things on their social media. So when they come with across that, they're making sure they're going out of way to block them or they don't see that. So I feel like it's just really like, yes, I agree, but also like you can't just like let that control you. You need to like make sure you are aware of that and like not let that control you. That's always just been my mindset with literally everything.
I think that for me, I'm not saying that they're incapable of controlling it, but I think it's something that needs to be talked about more because I don't think people think it's a problem. I think there is a vast majority of people that don't think it's a problem. Like, I remember when I first started dating my boyfriend, and I would look through Instagram because I'm crazy, and I would look through Instagram all the time, and I would see all of those likes. And like, this girl, my coworker, like, I told her, I was talking to her about it, and my coworker was like, well, like, what realistically, like, guys are just gonna do that. Like, what's the point of you, like, do you really think that they're actually gonna like act on it? Like, it's just a picture.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, what do you mean it's just a picture? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, looking back at it, I'm like, it's not just a picture. It's a mind. I don't know.
Bro, it smells so good.
Huh?
Nothing, I'm just smelling my thingy. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been crazy on Instagram because like even just she said to me it's just a picture. But it also depends like what type of pictures are you looking at? How many times are you looking at? What are we looking at? Like I get mesmerized by Megan's ass, so I could only imagine everything that's out there. But I just never been crazy about Instagram. But I also never feel like maybe been that close with somebody to really care enough. I care more about like regular bitches than like out there bitches.
I care about both.
Because I feel like those are more obtainable and like I can really care about like you having a crush on fucking Miss Porn Star out there. Now, Miss City Town, on your comments, every other picture, I'm gonna have an issue. Because why is this bitch commenting on every fucking picture that you have and you're liking it? Can I get a response, please and thank you?
I think... No, I think it's both, though. I think, like, for me, it's both of those. I think they're equally as important because if you're going through and you're just liking ass all day, like, there's... something is wrong.
That's just crazy.
But that's normal. Like, that's normal. Like, ask any guy and they have a favorite Instagram model. But, like, on the other hand, I feel like girls don't do that. Girls do not, like, go through and, like, obsess over, like, certain men or their muscles or follow certain guys or are constantly liking. I don't. Do you?
I have a guy that ropes. Oh, I love his TikTok. He looks so fine, too. But he's just making some fire-ass TikToks, and he just be, like, roping and, like, just be making, like... There's certain men that I'm like,
But, like, how many of those are there?
The Salvatore brothers, Mr. Klaus, Michelson. Oh, my God, he's so fine.
I don't know any of these people.
Bro, from the Vampire Diaries.
Oh, you're talking about that. But I'm talking about, like, on social media.
I mean, them, too, on social media. But I'm not to the point where I'm, like, looking at them naked because they don't post pictures of them naked. But if they did. But you saw how fast I went to run to look for Megan. To Megan's fucking fake porn video. I ran so fast, my fingers couldn't even type. So...
Oh, no. Well, Leia was an anomaly, apparently. I'm just kidding.
What does that mean?
You're not like a typical girl.
I'm not. We know that. No, it's crazy.
But that's really funny. The Klaus brothers. Which one's your favorite? Or not the Klaus brothers, the Michelson brothers.
The Salvatores?
Oh, the Salvatores?
Are you talking about the Salvatore brothers or are you talking about
okay,
the original?
Let's do both. Who's your favorite out of the Salvatore brothers?
Okay, first before I respond, that I have a really, really, I don't know if it's controversial, but I really thought that I never said it and I've always wanted to say it. So, you know how like in every episode, like, Stefan is like, oh, it's my fault that like everything happened to Elena because I came into her life, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I think if he didn't come into her life, she would have died from the beginning. Why? Because she's the doppelganger. What's it called? The doppelganger?
So she wouldn't have had anybody to protect her.
She would not have had anybody to protect her from the beginning. She would have been dead. And honestly, Klaus would have killed her and he would not have had any fucking hybrids. So he should be thankful to the Salvatore brothers because they kept her alive. And she should be thankful that she's alive because literally that's why she's alive, because they came and they protect her throughout everything. So if they would not have come, she would be very much dead. Very much.
I believe that.
Anyways, my favorite Salvatore brother, I'm gonna go with Damon. He's unapologetically himself, and I cannot fault him for that. I love him. He's so hot.
I do love me. I've always been into the bad boy. 100,000%.
I did not really like Tyler.
Ew, no, me neither.
You know who I really like? I really would have loved together. Klaus and Caroline.
Klaus and Caroline. I remember that. Klaus is my favorite.
Oh, I love Klaus. He's so hot and sexy.
Klaus is my favorite.
And he's such a sassy man. I love it. He just don't give a fuck. He just be talking reckless, bro. Like, he's unapologetically himself, and I cannot fault him for that either. I think fucking Stefan, he's just annoying, honestly.
Yeah, he's too, like, woe is me.
He's too, like, oh my god. And Elena, too, like, murderous? Like, they always want to, like, just die and, like, yes, I'll die. I
will die.
I will kill me. Like, bro, like, it's not that deep. You guys, you know you're gonna find a way. Like, come on. Originals?
Of course I did. I finished the originals way before I never finished the Vampire Diaries.
I'm rewatching the Vampire Diaries right now. The ending always gets me a little really confused. I rewatched it like 4 times, and to this day I don't even understand the ending. So I will let you know once I finish.
Yeah, let me know. I honestly haven't.
I just know that, like, Stefan, did he get stuck in another tank? I don't know, girl. Honestly, I don't fucking know. But I will find out. And I'll let you know. Of Rebecca. Really sad she didn't get...
oh, you know who else I really like? What's Rebecca's, is his name Marcel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the originals?
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcel.
I love him.
He's like their son, you know? And I feel like when Klaus came back, he kind of, like, played in his face.
You're not doing mascara?
Well, I'm not there yet.
Oh. We do our makeup so differently.
I'm just playing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not loving the complexion, to be honest with you.
My period app has been giving me the funniest notifications.
My debrief the makeup. Where you at?
I like my blush, I think. I'm doing my mascara right now. I'm trying this one. I got this green one, which this one is different. This one is supposed to be the false lash effect.
Okay. Is that the waterproof one?
Neither of them are waterproof, so they don't hold their curl. But I should be very careful putting this mascara on because I really don't feel like taking off this much mascara.
No, literally.
as I keep putting it on. It is what it is. My eyebrows, I didn't do anything. I need to go get them done. I don't know how to do my own eyebrows. It's a tragedy.
Laila.
I need to just start doing my own. Maybe I'll just start waxing my own.
This is what you gotta do, babe. Look. Okay, babe. So you gotta grab a brush. Okay. So with the brush, you can literally figure out your shape, okay? So if you grab your brush and put it right here at the tip of your nose, and you put it straight, and you're gonna see where your eyebrow starts. So your eyebrow's gonna start right there. You feel me? And you can grab like a little like pencil or something and like mark it. Sorry, hold on, let me make sure they got it.
My eyebrow already kind of starts there.
Okay, perfect. So now you know. And then you're gonna take it, Laila, and you're gonna angle it. At the angle is gonna be the arch. That's where your highest point is gonna be, at the arch. Okay? And then you want to take it another one, and it's going to be at the end. And then where it ends is going to be where your eyebrow should end. So, like, right about there.
Interesting.
Yeah. You can do it, bro. And save yourself some money.
$50.
Damn.
She does them good, though. She does them so good.
I'm trying out mine right now. $50 steep, though, Lana.
She does them good. She's a good one.
Plus tip, so you bought like 60.
Yeah, and then you go every 4 weeks. When I did the lamination, it was even more than that.
Right.
It's very dark.
Please. Have you heard the song, Please, Please, Please? It took me a second to get the lyrics. We'll have to look them up and see what the fuck she was talking about.
I beg you to embarrass me, motherfucker. Isn't that what she says?
I don't know. You have to look it up. And she said, "Don't make me cry. I just did my makeup so pretty. Ah! Everything's fine." I'm laughing.
Okay, I think I
remember to tell you. Remember you. I wanted to tell you something and I forgot what it was. Wait, I forgot what it was, and I said to remind me.
I don't know.
It was on drama. It was on drama. I was on drama that I was explaining to you. What was it, Laila? Ah, yes, I remember now. Okay, so the word you asked me, like the word gluten. What's the word?
Gluttony.
Gluttony.
Yes.
Gluttony.
And I was wondering where you got that from.
Shut up. She said that.
No, I was just wondering where you got it. No, that's not like a normal word to use. I was just confused. I was like, that was random.
So, I brought that up because I've been seeing a lot about that, right? So there is a couple TikTokers online that I've seen that is just like, they just take it to the extreme, and it's gluttony for sure. And it's just like, when like you read it, when like I heard about like, you know, in the Bible they talk about it, like I never really understand like overeating and stuff like that. Like that shit, that's a real thing. And like this like mukbangs, that's literally what it is. So like this couple TikTokers, so like I was explaining, it was like there's this girl who literally sits in her car, grabs, I don't know how she gets this freaking big ass Chipotle bowl. It's like, I'm sorry, not a bowl, burrito.
You were talking about the burrito.
This big. About this big.
Yeah, they're huge.
Laila. She sits in her car. She has egg. She has like a whipped egg. She dips the burrito in the egg. She grabs some
Like a
type
raw
of
egg?
like the egg, yes, right, like raw egg whipped up. So she dips the burrito in it, and then she grabs some type of the one that I see was like Taki dust, and then she dips it in Taki dust, and she grabs this air fryer out of nowhere, and she dips it in the air fryer.
What do you mean you dip it in the air fryer?
Not the air fryer, a dip fryer. I'm so sorry, dip fryer.
A who?
Like she's frying it in the car. And she takes it out and she says, oh, you know, because I'm on a diet. And she takes a bite and grabs some type of hot sauce, throws it in there, takes a bite. She grabs another type of dipping sauce, throws it in there, takes another bite. She says, because I'm on my diet. And then she grabs her drink and takes a diet drink. There's this other bitch, Laila. I'm so surprised you never seen these people. There's this other bitch, Laila.
Do you have a heart on your... That's so cute.
Thank you.
That's adorable.
Thank you. Thank you. This other bitch, she's in her car. And it's a big old tray, Laila. And it could be taco day, it could be burger day. And she has all this big, like, crazy amount of food, Laila. Crazy amount, like, burgers, fries, like, it's
I've
just
seen
like,
this one lady that does that. She has, like, big-ass trays that she eats in her car.
Yes,
she's,
that
like,
girly.
older or something. She's from New Orleans.
I don't know. But, like,
Louisiana,
that's such a waste.
Like,
there's so many people that are, like, they're hungry, that don't have food, and I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. I don't understand, like, and how can people just watch that?
I wonder what they do with the rest of it.
I can't imagine, like, sitting there and watching that for entertainment.
I wonder what they do. Like, I wonder what they do with that.
Just be wasteful. It's just wasteful. Just wastefulness. Wastefulness. No,
I still can't get over the fact that she dipped her burrito in an egg. Like a raw egg.
I would like to talk about the letdown of this before we move on. Like,
the what?
The fact that that's not crazy, it's insane. And fucking insane. Wow. Fucking wow. Fucking wow. You'll see it. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It's so crazy to me, Laila. It's just literally so crazy to me. And, like...
No, it's disgusting.
Gluten-y.
That's just absolutely disgusting.
It's just gluten-y. And it's just like... I can't... what would be something else that I could do on this side?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure it out. That's what I wanted to tell you.
I went simple. I thought you were going simple. Now I'm like, I should have went crazy. I should have went more hard.
I mean, I just put a little hard. I honestly wanted to put pearls eyeliner. You think that would be crazy?
No, I don't think so. But I wish I had, like, time lapse in real life when I could just go, like...
What do you mean?
No, like, I wish, like, real life sometimes you could, like, fast forward. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, like, fast forward, like, even just, like, doing makeup. Like, can you imagine, like, in real life, if you could just press a button and you could just be like, and then you fast forward to the end product? Or like,
traveling.
Oh, my God. Traveling?
I mean, it's just like, or, I mean, at that point, just, I'm thinking teleporting, maybe? But that's different than what you're talking about.
If you had a superpower, what would you have? What would your superpower be?
If I had a superpower, what would my superpower be? This is a hard question.
Mine is teleporting.
Yeah?
Yeah, mine was always teleporting. That's why it just reminded me of it when you said that. Mine is teleporting. I would want to teleport somewhere.
I'm not picking this one. But this would be like maybe my top two. I'm the friend that can't pick. Maybe like reading minds because I would like to know what people are thinking. But like I can't do much with
Really?
that, you know? Yeah. But that's also like maybe like the insecurity of me that wants to know what people are thinking because I always think people are thinking
I
about me.
don't think I would want to know what people are thinking.
And then maybe like my mom's is flying. She has a lot of dreams that she just flies.
My
But like
mom wants a flying car.
maybe like I don't know. Maybe like invisibility or something. Or like speed.
Invisibility?
Yeah. But like I'm trying to think of something that would be very useful. Maybe like super strength too, maybe. I don't know. Like there's so many
I feel like
options.
teleporting would just be so useful. Because you could just snap your fingers and you could just be anywhere.
You know, anywhere. But since you're already a teleporter, I don't want to be that
You
because
don't
then you
want
can
to pick
teleport
it.
me. You can teleport me with you, you know? Like I can pick something
Can I?
else. Yeah. Yeah. I just
Okay.
gotta touch you. I just gotta touch you and we teleport together.
Oh, okay.
Like your clothes teleports with you, right? Because it's on you and it's touching you.
That's true.
You don't teleport naked.
I guess that's true. I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, of course. I'm stuck. So I will go with mind reading.
Mind reading.
Like Edward Cullen.
I would hate having to know what people think about.
I
I
would.
would just hate it.
Oh, or seeing the future.
Ooh, being like a legit psychic.
I changed my mind. I would like to see the future. In the past. Like I could touch somebody and maybe see like their past life or their future life.
People can actually do that.
I need to go there. I have this
Would you go
number
to
for
a
this.
psychic again?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I have this number for this psychic that I'm gonna go see that I saw at this event. But that he had like a reading, but I was like, I don't feel comfortable doing a reading in this type of setting. But I got good vibes with you, but like, you know, but he was like, yeah, no, I completely understand. Because it was like at an event and a festival and a bunch of people, you know. I just don't feel comfortable doing something like that in that type of
Yeah, that makes
environment.
sense.
He was like, yeah, just so you know, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive. I'm like, I don't really care. Like, it's fine. Um, he charges like $2 per minute. And I'm
So for a whole
definitely,
hour, it's like $120. I guess that's not terrible.
but I think he said a lot of sessions are like 20 minutes. He
That's
said
it?
like, he said like, you really like, I think that's what I remember him saying.
So
I
what, does
mean,
he do
that's, I
cards
mean,
or does he do your...
I mean, the when we went to, that lady didn't speak to us for like no more than like, what, 15, 20 minutes?
You think so? Felt like
I
it was
feel
so
like
much
yours
longer
was
than that.
definitely longer than yours. Yours was definitely longer than mine. But I don't think it was that long.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I would go again. Somewhere.
Yeah, I agree. I
I would say
won
do
my
it again.
palm read. I won my, in Mexico called the coros, los corales.
What is that?
Like, I don't know. You people translate it, because I don't know.
You people.
Because I don't know. And
I was
then, what are you going to say?
no. So you don't know what it is? No
I don't know
translation?
what it translate. I don't know what it translates to. I don't know how I could explain it.
Mm.
Because like it would translate to like the seashells, and that makes no sense.
Mm. But is it? Do you
Unless
use seashells to read?
I don't know. I only know because my mom told me or my aunt Flor told me that she got hers read or something like that. Um, I want to talk to like a medium, you
Mm.
know?
I was just watching an interview of a medium.
Were you?
I was.
What's the tea?
Nothing. They were just talking about how they always had the gift and they never really realized how it was like powerful and they used to use it for and like she also can see auras and stuff. And so she
That's what
said
I want
she
to go
used to
check.
be able to use I did it and I felt so uncomfortable. Like wherever I did
Really?
it, I hated it. Yeah, I went with my
Where
little
was it?
sister and her and I had the same type of aura there, but it was just I did not feel comfortable. It was very like corporate. It was like one of those, you know, those pictures.
Mm,
But I just didn't feel comfortable and I felt like it was just off. Like I was not feeling it. So, I don't know. I want to do it again.
I want to go to New Orleans.
Me too.
I want to go again because that's where they have like all the
Oh, I
like.
forgot you went.
Me too, girl. Me too. Me too. We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
I was actually thinking about that the other day.
Were you?
Well, it. What's the it?
Oh my god.
Oh, you want me to tell you something crazy? Well, I guess we will do like, because I don't know if those episodes that we have filmed will ever make it out of the vault. Because that's what we're calling it now, you know? You know what I'm
Which
talking
episodes?
about? Just the ones from like really early on this year.
Oh yeah.
Uh, so my no dating 2025 for not me, relax, relax. So far so good. Nothing crazy. I really did get bored the other day and some so do you remember the the guy who went on a gym day with me like late last year? It was
Yes,
late
yes, yes. I
December.
remember this.
Okay. So he like did he was looking you up on Instagram? Did
He
he okay, it
followed
was
me and he
you?
liked me. Yeah,
That's what
like
I thought.
well,
That's what
not
I
liked
thought.
me, liked my pictures.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. So, you know, like when we hung out, like we hung out once, whatever day we hung out, and that day that we hung out, like I sent him a DM reply, but I already had his number, but I was just replying to like a DM. He never opened that DM until like last Saturday, last Sunday.
Really?
How weird is that? And I only noticed it because I was going through my DMs looking for somebody else. And I saw that and I'm like, last Sunday, I'm like, that's so fucking weird. So I saw it and I was like, okay. And it had me thinking about like that got him to be on my mind. So that night, I'm at home not doing anything. So I'm like, I wonder what this man is up to. So I go on his Instagram and
Oh no, not the Instagram. And what
yeah,
did you
yeah,
do?
no. What did I do? What did I do? I went on his Instagram and I just ended up,
And he has a
I think like
girlfriend.
not, I think like not doing anything or anything like that. And then I went on somebody else's Instagram because then I was on my Instagram stalk, you know, era. So I was like, okay, let me go stalk the other person. Then I went back to this person that I started with. And then I was like, ha, 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 ha. I feel like being messy. So I liked the picture. And then he liked the picture back. And I'm like, that's all you got, bro. You're just
She said
okay.
that's all
Nah.
you got. That's lame.
That's it. That's it. Like, okay, I don't want you. So I didn't do anything else. And then, but I did look at his story and did not care because I'm a gangsta.
Period.
And I did it to the other men too. And I didn't unblock him. I unblocked him a while ago, a couple weeks ago, because I don't want it to have it right there so like easily, like So I unblocked because I don't. It's attached to my account if I haven't blocked. Does that make sense? Does that logic make
That
sense?
makes sense.
Okay.
You gotta go in
So
you go into your blocked accounts and then it's right there.
it's right there. So I don't
But you
want
can
it there.
always look it up.
So I just unblock. Exactly. I just unblock. So I don't want it there. I don't want my account to be attached to it. So I just unblock, and then I'm like, I'm a bad bitch. I'm a gangsta. So I looked at the story. And then I changed my mind. So I was like, I blocked him. And I was like, no, never mind. Gangsta, 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 gangsta. So I unblocked again.
Gangster.
But I did got bored and it was a little dummy. Trust the process. I don't look like a clown no more.
Period. Trust the process. No, it looks really good.
Thank you. Thank you. Yours looks cute too. I like your lips. Very matte. Very, very matte. I'm very glossy.
Yeah, I like doing more of a matte lip.
I'm more of a glossy bitch.
No, I feel it.
Glossy,
I feel
glossy.
it. But thank you guys for listening to us ramble.
Well, thank you so much for watching us and stopping by and watching me transform from a clown to this pretty bad bitch.
Period.
And Laila.
Until
Go
next
from Laila to Laila.
time, comment, like, subscribe. We love you guys.
Period. Period.
And we'll see you next time. That's that.
Imported tea out. Imported tea out.
Gen Z. Bye.
I know you did. I was like trying to get the little audio over here. It must be stopped.